vibration. When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, tossing the bottom of the night inning. 물럭광 모두 chain, 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지. 너는 소리야 from the whole world, 공은 던져 잡고 다시 죽여 till the end. Throw yourself zero to 100. Yeah, this is my home ground. Don't memory crowd. One and two, the top goes like whoosh. 떠나가기 질러게 loud. 나가세 내 곁에 my team. 믿고 달려 난 still the scene. Make a new history. Top of the big scene. One hit to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One hit straight away, bumping like an 808. One hit, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One hit, we got one hit.
Pega tu posición y representa tu país. Soy el jugador que se creció, pero no olvida su raíz. Estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base. Firme, pase lo que pase, vamos por encima, esa es la frase. Sube el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate, que esto es el clásico mundial. Ponte ready para el desempate, hay que jugar con el corazón. Darlo todo en el terreno, esa es mi pasión. Con orgullo trae tus colores, porque luego ya comenzó. We don't stop,
One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, pumping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One head, we got one head.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. And the Joes of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington receive their brief and proof, while Letty fills the pipelines in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Waits in Jacksonville for the pain, as what the doctor ordered comes screaming through and in towns across the country
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Athletics going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Daniel Lynch. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway. Henry Bolte digs in now.
Henry Bolte.
And we are underway. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That one at 95, missed up top, ball one. Next pitch way upstairs. And another ball. In the air to left center. Isbell has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. One away.
Batting third, first baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Jeff McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball one. Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Really, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Right here.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So 2 down. Here's the rookie third baseman, Tommy White. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Out towards right center field. Isbell gets under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Brady Basso. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
The 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Going. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
That one ripped left field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. They go back to back, and they cut into the deficit.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jack Caglione getting ready to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Batting average this month over.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Strike one. Man at second. Spins the plate, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That misses. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. One down.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Vinny Pasquantino in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Still only one out here in the inning.
That's out.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Bobber to right field, way back, gone. The two-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 4-3.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Out of here. 4 home runs in the first inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Hard hit left side. Over to McNeil, and there are 2 outs.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Two down, nobody on.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out towards left center. And that is that. But it's a huge inning. 5 runs on 4 homers. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 5 and the A's 3. Back here in Kansas City, stepping in, Max Muncy.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
This one high in the air to left center. Lofton on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Pitch and one out. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one is back. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. A two-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they rallied from three back. It's 6-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the A's, catcher Jonah Heim.
Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Two down, nobody on. Hey. a strike. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 7, Royals 5.
I've been the singing those Delta blues, fighting, waving the cheer, howling at the moonlight, yeah, howling at the starlight.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder, Nick Lofton.
Isbell gets his lead at first with nobody out. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. What a stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The 3-1. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Jack Caglione.
The lefty, the 1-0. Diving stop at first, and they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here in Kansas City, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, and as you can see, Boog, they've been giving out some souvenirs for the fans in the left field bleachers. The pitching on the other side doesn't adjust. There might be more on the way. You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at-bat to at-bat, and it's been pretty rewarding for them.
1-1 now.
Ball.
Just missed. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Lawrence Butler.
And that skips in the dirt.
That's ball 2. Hey!
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Yeah, the batter now, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked. Man at first, 1 away.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2-2 on the way. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Second baseman, Maluka.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And that chops in for a strike. Two on, 1 out. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Pitch gets away. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on at first with one gone, and the batter will be the shortstop, Darryl Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a sac bunt here, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Volta.
Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Zach Geloff will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Two on, 2 outs. Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 9, Royals 5. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger. Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 1-0. That's in there.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Muncy should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Now pitching for the
Luis
Athletics,
Medina,
number
ready or
46,
not, in the game
Luis
now
Medina.
after the injury.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Salvador Perez.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
And that's too high. The 3-1. Perez swings and hits a deep fly ball left field. That one's well struck. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 9-6.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Hard hit, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Kansas City moves closer on this solo blast. It's now a 9-6 ball game. Back here in Kansas City. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. His second homer of the night. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-6.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
So digging in, Tommy White. Bunts it towards the mound. Sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That one drilled left field, going back. And it is out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 12-6.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now the left fielder, Max Muncy, 1 for 2. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. Puts a bunt down. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Up next for the A's, second baseman, Alika Williams.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Daniel Lynch will depart. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Seth Lugo. He's into the game with the bases empty. Pops a bunt down the first base side. The flip, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go, bottom four. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. Fastball for a strike.
Here we go, Carter. Yep, that ball went out.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Nice grab. Onto the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
Liner caught it second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Nick Lofton. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Ready now for the fifth inning. Leading off, Darryl
Hernandez.
Here we go, Zach.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Volte.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The Athletics up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter Zach Geloff.
Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Geloff. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
The count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Puts a bunt down. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. It's the A's 12 and the Royals 6. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning, Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here's a 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Jack Paglione.
Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Witt on at first, nobody out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And they close the gap. It's 12-8.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
The 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
There's the strike. In the air, left field. He's got it. And there's one away.
next for the Royals, first baseman, Brady Pasquantino.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Salvi steps into the box now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
And another ball. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Rise up, it's true. Come on and rise up, rise up. That's you. Come on and rise up. Put it in action. Go mad with it. Come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up. That's you. Come on and. Body in motion, heart on fire. Train.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the changes, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. They I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate. Say fake teammate.
Jeff
Leading
McNeil
off
now
for
at the
the
plate.
Athletics, first baseman Jeff McNeil.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Man at second. That one catches the zone. 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Sack bunt towards third, and that's a foul ball. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To third, safe there. And I gotta think that'll be scored a pass ball.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Puts a bunt down. Flips it, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Pasquantino. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. 7-9 due up in the home half of the inning. The A's are on top here, 13-8. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, where we go bottom six. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Michael Massey.
Ball one.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. He hammers one out to right. And they cut into the deficit. It's 13-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Pushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. One
down. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And the 1-0. Right side, hard hit. Over to McNeil, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder, Nick Lofton.
Lofton, 27 years old. He made his major league debut in 2024, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Two down, nobody on. That's in for a strike at 95, and the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning.
Ain't no stress, we relax, we relax, we relax. How we get back right, now we back in back right, now we back in the fall. I'm ready for real.
Back here in Kansas City, now the left fielder, Max Muncy. That's in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Way high there. Ball 2. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next.
Next up for the A's, Alika Williams. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Here we go, Seth.
Puts a bunt down. Pasquantino. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Darryl Hernandez.
Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry
Here's the center
Bolte.
fielder, Henry Bolte. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
The designated hitter.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
And that bunted towards third. Garcia whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. The A's out front here, 13-9. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the seventh. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And that one upstairs, ball one. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. Hard ground ball, base down. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Basso.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ball, that's just out.
The Royals down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. That
Ball
misses the zone.
outside.
And now 3-1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now the 0-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. The 2-1.
And there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Top of the zone for a strike. Full count now. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
That's outside. Ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The tying run at the plate. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fastball is outside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Tying run at the plate. Swinging a ball hammer right field, going back on its way. It's gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refuse to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that time run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. It should be a great finish.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. What a stop! Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman, Michael Matthews.
Ball back outside.
Second home run of the inning, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 14-13.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now? Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like? Some you Remember our trip to London? Oh, gets dirty to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Two down, nobody on. Well struck, right field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. And that skips into dirt. Looking to get the tying run on base. That clips the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Catcher Jonah Hines.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Tommy White in the on-deck circle for the A's. Fastball in for a strike, and now 3-2.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In the air, center field. Isbell settles underneath it. 2 down.
Now batting third baseman, number 47.
So up next, Tommy White. And he drops it down the third baseline. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. The Royals lead it 14-13. And we're back. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Nick Lofton.
Nick Lofton.
0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. 1-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. His second homer of the night, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-13.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power boot, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Medina won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Hogan
Athletics,
Harris will
number
take over
36.
here.
Just trying to keep this one
Harris.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Jack Caglio.
And that one hammered, carrying well. Long gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 17-13.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Already 3 runs across into frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And the 3-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Bolte has a beat on it. 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, designated hitter.
So here's the Royals DH, Salvador Perez. Bunted back towards the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the A's. Back here in Kansas City, stepping in, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 17-14.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the A's, second baseman Alika Williams.
So digging in, Alika Williams. And the 1-0.
Hey.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Pasquantino. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Darryl Hernandez.
Lugo going for save number 1 in this spot. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. The Royals slug their way to a win in this one.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.
It's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hug. Guess you are just too good to be true. Was a point all I needed was you. But time after time I just fussing and fighting. It's time that you do what you do, and it's cool. Mama said it was fishing to see. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me alone. Remember the text, how you said that you do, said that you never leave. We would fight till it's through. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the fuck it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you tried hard on cause the little so strong, now I'm feeling alone in this bitch. Singing sad songs, but I'm knowing that this don't last long. If you